Hello YouTube, welcome back to the garage. We're going to do kind of a teardown, hopefully a fix today. But let's get into it and I'll tell the story behind it as we go. Inspiron laptop. Story behind it? Quite simple. That guy is broken. And maybe that guy too. So, it won't charge. If it won't charge, you can't use it. The longer story is that, well, we've got a saying in the house, Daddy fixes. So, this got broken, and the reason I'm jumping on it to fix it right away is because my niece broke it. She got this for Christmas from her mom. Her mom was getting ready to pay $150 to get it fixed somewhere, get a new motherboard or whatever Dell was saying they could fix it with. I'm not sure Dell could fix this anyway without a motherboard, but we'll find out. She told her mom maybe Uncle Mike can fix it. So not only does Daddy fix, but Uncle fixes. I'm gonna tear this thing apart and see what's going on the inside. Usually these things are kind of simple on the inside. I fixed a couple of laptops now with supposedly broken screens. That turns out the connector inside was just disconnected. I'm probing around into these soft pieces to see if there's another screw I missed, like that guy in the middle. And in all likelihood, that guy is not going to get screwed back in. Or, well, the cap's not going to get put back on. We need to resort to stiffer means. Brought the wrong tools to the party. Figured that might speed things up, but it did not. Usually, there's always some hidden screw under something. There we go. Again, always with these flimsy little cables looking to become a problem. Nice little daughter board there for just USB and headphone jack. Looky what we have here. Can it be? That thing is actually a separate piece. The power connector is separate. They wanted to charge $150, probably just to even look at it. And that's the only piece broken. And now, can I see? More importantly, can you see what's in there? I don't think you can because I can't. Part number and everything on this thing. So we are gonna have to hit Google, see what we can find. But it's looking very promising. Very, very promising. See what else we have on here. A couple of pieces of note. This looks like Wi-Fi receiver. Again, separate daughter card. Probably sell those all over the place. There's our battery for battery backup. Most of this thing is actually the big battery. Nice big copper heat spreader here. HDMI, USB, memory card, all on the motherboard. Nice tiny little motherboard. This whole thing seems overkill again because it's, as we know, this runs like a microphone and a USB. Looks like we have more digital inputs and outputs than we have actual contacts on the other side. Keyboard connection, I'm willing to wager. This thing, if your monitor stops working, come in here, give this a good press, and given the rigidity of this thing, if you know where that is, under the number 1 key, you can probably just mash down real good on the F1 key and the 1 key. Get that plugged back in, so if you drop it and the monitor's not working, just give a good press there and see what happens. Okay, I thought this was going to be a little more hacking and breaking apart, but if I can find this on Google, this little piece right here, hopefully somebody's got this baby on eBay. We can order it for a few bucks and be back on the road running. Oh, power button is on this daughter board. That makes me angry. That makes me angrier. That is the sound of our personal tank of poo being expelled out onto the city municipal sewage system. Where we live, that's just how the poo is handled. You store it in a tank in your own basement and then eject it en masse every once in a while, after chewing it up yourself in a muncher pump. Anyway, let's hit some eBay and see what we can find. I wasn't going to record this part, but let's give it a go. Dell part number OGDV3 X. And we have women's blouses. So back to home screen, market DC cable. Ooh, we're getting close. Ooh, that looks like her, doesn't it? 16 bucks. Trying to do any better. So let's see this guy. Fast and free. Should be for 17 bucks. We got a lot of tape over one end of this. It's not that cable color matters, but it's a hint. Sometimes all you have is hints on these. I got 2 blacks, gold, and 2 reds. Yeah, that's looking pretty close there. It's like we got the right thing there. We're going to watch this guy, and we're going to come back to it later. We're not done searching yet. $17 is a lot for something from China. I think that's it, folks. I think we're buying this guy. That definitely does look like there's something in the middle of that. It does. Interesting. So that pin, I don't know if you can see that pin way up in there. That pin makes contact with those guys. That central hub is just gone. Actually, that makes me feel a lot better about this working and not being too far gone. This piece, however, is toast, and I could see the remnants. I don't know if you can see the remnants, but I can see the remnants of what used to be that central hub. Okay, we need to crate this stuff up, put it to the side, because this stuff isn't going to be in for about a week. Well, I guess that's it for now. I will talk to you guys later. So since we last met, they're multiplying. We have here the broken one and the new one from eBay. Thanks to the miracles of eBay and the US Postal Service, this is here already. Again, pretty much identical. Part numbers on these look the same. The stampings are different. But they look, this one looks to be the part. Power outlet seems to engage firmly. Good, that means this didn't break, because that's also good because I didn't order a new one of those. So this one's going to be trash, but we'll leave it right there for now. Let's get back in here. See where the pins are. Put that back in. Wrong screw. Now that's back in. Time to just tighten everything up. Put all the screws back in and be done with it. Wrong. We need to test to make sure that this thing even works. Part number from eBay was wrong. Part number on the part seems right. If not for the fact that the power button is on here, I wouldn't have even assembled this back together yet. Do the bare minimum. Turns out this piece needs to go into that piece, or shingle works. Voila! And I don't see a charge indicator anywhere on this thing. I want to boot into it and see if I can see if it's charging or not. And hopefully, this thing isn't even password protected. Bad practice in general, but works for troubleshooting. We are charging, so good. And good, she's got a password on it. Easy enough to defeat if I needed to. Time to just tighten everything up, put all the screws back in, and be done with it. The last one. It's working. I'll leave it charged for overnight. We're good to go. Well, thank you guys for joining along. Like, share, and subscribe. And tell me what you think in the comments. I'm looking for any feedback you guys give me. Thanks. Talk to you later. Bye.